Okay, so now that you've calibrated your blood pressure recorded the blood pressure, you're going to get to a screen like this. And this is a screen where essentially on the top is a recording of the pulse. In the middle in red, we have the blood pressure, and on the bottom is the heart rate. So essentially, this is a section when you were pumping up the blood pressure cuff, the pulse ended to a cease, and so did the heart rate, as the plethysmograph could not record the heart rate because there is no blood flow going down to the recording plethysmograph due to the cuff. Now, there's a couple of things you're going to notice on this graph. The first thing you're going to want to notice is when you're pumping, those levels indicate the pumping, and when you reach a critical point, the heart rate on the bottom stops recording. This is because the threshold of level of pulses that is required to signature heart rate beat is not sufficient at that point. However, if you look at the top column for the pulse, it does continue on towards where the first line is before it goes into more of a stagnant phase where it doesn't really have any activity. The next thing you're going to want to notice is when you notice that happened, you're going to want to release the valve slowly to let air seep out of the blood pressure cuff. And you're going to reach a point where you have the pulse slowly coming up again. Now, you see where I pointed the arrow, it lines up with the heart rate, which is a more clear guess of where your actual blood pressure is. Although the other point immediately to its left is a close candidate, it's better to be safe and just go with that. Now, if you just draw a straight line from that arrow to where the blood pressure recording is in the middle, that would give you your client's blood pressure for systolic.